There you go. Now I can see your guys' chat. Simply delightful. Shrimply delightful. If I do say so myself. Oh shit.
Someone there? Stop right.
Well, they already see me. Let's do this.
You're better at this.
Ow, oh my lord. Ow, oh my lord. Oh, I know why y'all are immortal. Them priests are insane. Because they could just, you know, do that. And then, like, do this. Ow, stop. You know what? Come here. Think I give a damn? Pepsi bottle? Coca-Cola glass? I don't give a shrimp. Do I have food? Yes, I do. Wait, but if I go this way, is there loot? No, there's more place. I want more things. See? Thing. I like thing. Here's that thing. Blankets. Do I have enough to upgrade this yet? That's not what I want to look at. I do have enough to upgrade. I should probably do that when I get the chance. What? Hey! What do you think you're doing, Mike? Whenever I get meds, I break things. It's better than breaking people, but I still do that one too. Potato.
Yes, you brutes if you mind. We'll feed you to the water.
Damn, you suck. Damn, you suck. Damn, you suck. Damn, you suck. There's somebody beating me in the spine right now, and I still don't even care. Oh! I'll go back over here then. Man, you two are teaming up with the Beatles? That's not fair. And they're all level 5? Okay. Let's go to the sniper. I had to flip a couple pages in my book. Glad I stayed back to loot.
Yeah.
I want it!
Well, that's that. We'll need another way through.
I got a normal bomb, right? Yes, I do. But wait. But holding. But holding. Yeah. There we go. You give me the purple. I'll take that. I'll take one of these. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take this. I'll take one of those. Oh, I need more lockpick. Unfortunately, your boy don't have any. Fortunately. That sucks, because that is really cool. I'll have to come back for it, I guess. Don't worry, I've seen that. They better not have lockpicks on it. Okay. Armor. How much? What does this do? Taking melee damage deals fire damage to nearby enemies? That's pretty dope. This is already kind of buffed. But I'll wear it as a transmog. Why not? Wait, why am I... What? Is it because I'm wearing it? Oh, just having it. I accidentally ate spoiled cucumber. There we go. No! Why?
Protect the envoy.
Hold on, my cool looking armor isn't on. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah. The dark ghosts are scary. I'm going the wrong way. Well, I'm probably hearing that chest. Realistically. Oh. Oh man, I want to take them. It's money, but like, don't got the space. Unless what do I have that I could drop? That's all I can take. I can't take the hammer, unfortunately. I think it's because I have like 6 of them already.
The steel garrote left in a hurry. Either they were 2 steps ahead of us, or running for their lives. What do we have here? Pargrunin books and documents. Some of them quite old.
They circled Solace Keep on the map. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Impossible. I've explored every inch of the keep. If there was a path to the garden inside the keep, I'd know about it.
It would have to be underground. A secret tunnel, perhaps.
If she murdered someone, we would have heard about it by now.
Ludwig must have an informant. There's no other way.
Doesn't matter. The steel garrote getting to the garden cannot be a good thing.
Don't forget the plants and animals. Their souls depend on us as well.
Whether they realize it or not.
See, I'm gonna take it, but I'm gonna break it. Where is Shiny?
Trespasser, she defiles our ground.
There it is.
Murderer, she is near.
You will go no further. The garden is under our protection.
And who is going to stop me?
time has come to take the garden.
Orphans will never.
Yesterday, this island suffered in the grip of its own madness. Today, the living lands unites under one flag. One people. One law. One true God.
No! Never again!
You upset Soppy Doll.
Their dream falls now?
Don't be shy, Envoy! Come! So here you are. Sapadal coaxed you toward the garden, a spider luring a fly to the safety of the web.
Who spins? Who rides? She weaves a trap of steel.
Look at my paladins, Envoy. Look what your god has done to us. I should have realized it sooner. The Dream Scourge is Sapadal's weapon. A cudgel to drive us out of the living lands. And mortals have a right to secure their future. What a pair we make, Envoy. Proxies in a war between gods. Your patron versus my faith. A war that ends here and now. The choice is ours. Do we trust our own judgment? Or do we gamble it all on the monster whispering in your ear? You see what your god allows you to see. No matter where we turn, we find the consequences of Sapadal. Plague, blight, madness. The living lands hangs by a thread because mortals cannot live in the shadow of a god, much less one that's lost its mind.
Thank you for
We were
liking the live
fine
tone. I
living at the
appreciate
whim of a
that.
sleeping god until you came along and woke it up.
Use whatever brain is left in your skull. Mortals have been here for centuries. It's only gotten worse since you arrived. You and I alone can save the living lands by destroying the unending madness that is Sapadal.
You're asking me what to do about the god living in your head? I don't know, but killing a god sounds like a really bad idea.
From her point of view, the answer is obvious. But consider what we know about Sapadal. Or, to be precise, what we don't know. The consequences we've seen are not Sapadal's true nature, but the projections of their tormented mind. Whatever we do, will at least put an end to their imprisonment. Nothing should live in a cage. Our time is short. Choose.
Break the bars!
Seems about right, I think.
Hear that, you shambling old bag of bones? You decaying cesspit of nightmares? I knew it might come to this. Sapadal has a stronger claim on you than we ever did. Still, I had hoped your wisdom would prevail, if not your loyalty. What a shame to destroy so much potential. This battle has raged for millennia. If you will not finish it, then I will. Prepare yourself for the beyond.
Can I have your armor if I kill you? Go up.
More dream throws. Really?
I need essence? Easy.
Kayla Yezua!
Think they're coming from the camps.
Oh, shit. Bomb! Bomb!
Isokso!
We did it! That steel garrote Korba died just like anyone else. Right. I don't trust that woman to die like a normal person. The garden lit up and everyone changed. I hate to say it, but maybe Ludwig is right about Sapadal and the Dream Scourge. I really need to lie down. Just for a minute.
Hello, Lord Jacob. I was kinda in something.
Vipers in the knot. The
My
venom
apologies.
drowns us. Save us, please.
Damn, wait. I beat her? That doesn't feel right. There's no way. I don't think I did that. I've seen your comments. I've said hi every single time you joined. I'm like, hello, Lord Jacob, every time. Now I got attribute points. That's crazy. Or do I touch? There we go.
They stand outside our prison. We rattle the bars, they do not hear. We scream, they do not answer. How can we? They come, a surging flood of parasites.
So
They
far,
destroy us bite by
pretty
bite.
decent. My day's been, just like, Really, nothing. No news is good news, I guess. Nothing's really been going on in my life.
They eat us alive! Out! Let us out! Set us free! It is never over! New steel treads upon the ashes of the old. The light stands in the midst, the old light. It blinds us. Send it away! It hurts. It has always hurt this way. And our pain spreads, and the rot spreads. The plague grows. No. We see now. The mycelial roots tended with our blood and tears. We wanted to be patience and strength, but we were afraid. They hurt us and would not stop. We did not mean to. We were innocent. We were never taught the meaning of our strength. We were nothing once, and then we were.
Yeah, no news is good news,
As
brother.
we woke to the world, we reached
But yeah,
out
I
and
hope
we
your day is
found
going
them,
good, Lord
the
Jacob.
other gods. We thought they would love us, but they flinched from us like we were a flame. Charred Queen called us an abomination. We tore chasms in the land and boiled its rivers to stop her magfolk, to save our people. How could we have known how fragile their bodies were? She hurt us, killed those who loved us. She wanted us gone, forgotten, destroyed utterly. We do not know. We do not comprehend. We were new to the world, and it to us. Yet she made it our sin. She who caged us. She who called us monster. We thrash, and the affliction rises. We scream, and the rot spreads. We did not intend to lie. Can the river not wash and drown? Can poison not cure the disease? They hurt us. We hurt them back. We hurt them again, again, again. We dreamed of green shoots, roses without thorns to prick. The vines of the past strangle us. We help us. We are alone. At last, gentleness, like the soft kiss of summer. We will make this better. We promise. Help us. Release us. Then the rot ends. We give you another sliver of our power, a piece of us. Do you accept? The parasites who trapped us left a door in the garden's wall. Reach it, and you can set us free. Let us aid you once more. We grant you our power. Find the wall of the valley across the acid sea. It cups our prison in its palm. It waits. We wait. Free us. End our suffering.
Wow. So do I not have the ERO? Yeah, I don't have ERO anymore. Oh my god, I'm going to a keep. Thank goodness. I'm going to a place that can sell stuff. I need to sell things so bad. Let me actually I'll put one skill point into my brain.
Yeah.
Let's try this out.
Isa.
This is really useful. He said. Wait, is this my dream throw? Yeah, get him. Yeah, get him, my monster. Good boy. I'm gonna name you Gunter. Let's go, Gunter. No. Let's go, Gunter. Puppety puppety pup pup puppety puppety pup pup puppety puppety pup pup puppety. Ooh. Cave coral. I'm gonna be able to upgrade so much. I'm about to go to the Tusk. Then I'll be able to fast travel. It's gonna be great. See, now I can. Where's the camp? When in combat, oh man.
It's all a bit much for me.
Can't hurt me. I'm in the middle of a cutscene.
Yeah.
On seek.
My father says hello, stream. That was very sweet of him. Open the chest.
That'll show him.
No, I'm in midair. There you go. Really? I have to run? Come on, man. What do you want from me? First it was because of people. Then it was because of you being in the air. Then it was because you like Popeye. I still can't... Welcome back, Lord Jacob. Appreciate you showing up again, brother. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go do dinner here in a little bit.
That meeting of
Myself.
the Solace Council did not go as
What'd you have for
planned.
dinner?
It was a whole lot of exactly what I expected, honestly.
I've never had tomato soup, but I love grilled cheese. Thinking I'm probably gonna sell this. It's gonna give me a lot of money.
It's all processes and traditions and arguments over texts written by non-Jews centuries ago.
Same story everywhere. Though much of
I
our
used to be a
history
big
is
eater
recorded in
when I was
cheese.
younger,
So
but
half our debates are sung.
in the last couple of years, I haven't
doesn't
really
resolve our
eaten.
feuds, but
Like my appetite's been reduced
does
by
make
like
them more
40%.
entertaining.
I'm not gonna lie.
Do you think there's hope for the Council? Or are they too stuck in their ways?
Do I look like a new Sunday politician? There's a reason I spend most of my time as far from civilization as possible.
Well, I'd vote for you, dearie. If only to see you squirm.
Envoy? I've seen Mount Forja erupt before, but never like that. It's like it was angry, like it was screaming in pain. I don't know what really happened, but I assume Sapadal was involved.
You basically just ate the sea floor. That's all you did. I'd call that the sea floor. Yeah, I'm a diabetic. My blood sugar would be at 500 after all that.
Oh, they overreacted. I see. Just a tiny baby god throwing a tantrum, blowing up the land and killing everyone. Poor thing. They must be terrified. Anyway.
Man, cry about it.
You too.
This man can like eat a chode. But I love him at the same
Envoy?
time.
Sorry. I've been in my head ever since we left Solace, thinking about the village. I'm tired of it. You need me focused, especially in the tusks, where just breathing wrong can kill you. Still, I don't know why I'm thinking about this village, or even why it feels so important. What if
I mean, it's your home, brother.
I get there and... Oh, I don't know, I fall apart. memories flood in, and
A
I don't know
respectable
who
fat
I am
ass,
anymore.
indeed.
Or worse, what if it's nothing? There was a story. The warden who saw the future. Yes, Mihala told it to me when I was young. There was a young warden who thought she could see the future. She'd
Best
think about
restaurant so
things
far.
and they would come to pass. She was worried about her father falling ill, and he did. She feared her friend would die of exposure. It happened.
That's actually really cool. I've never even made it anywhere near that amount of views throughout my entire YouTube career and TikTok career, even though it's kind of fresh.
I had a feeling you might say that. One day, she was with her patrol unit guarding a watchtower, and she was struck by a terrifying thought. She just knew in her gut that Solace was under attack. Zareps or ogres or fire blights from the wastes. Oh, you've heard this one. The young warden tried to alert her unit, but they didn't seem concerned. They said she was delusional. So she left the tower to go protect Solace.
Mexican food is
And
crazy,
she found
bro.
nothing there.
I'm definitely gonna have to try
Meanwhile,
that one day.
Her post came under attack. Her whole unit was killed because she abandoned it. The story ended before that part. Huh. Probably, though. What if I'm seeing the future? I can't stop thinking about this village, as if I'm trying to predict what will happen.
Oh, that's really cool. I'd flex that to all my friends.
Well, I'm fortunate to have you all here. Anyway, I appreciate the talk, Envoy. I clearly have
Aw,
some
Marius.
things to figure out. Anyway. Pleasant dreams.
Bro, still got more to talk about.
Envoy, coming back to Solace is not easy for me. A lot of memories. Not all happy ones.
Really? Why? You seem like a really cool dude. Damn. It's... Your AI kittens. I thought you were being genuine there for a second. I was like, that's crazy. It's...
She took an interest in me when I first came to Solace. No idea why. I was an outsider and a child. She had every right to make me someone else's problem, but she didn't. I struggle to see it myself. Maybe my mirror's dirty. Just makes it harder coming back. After the way I
I
left things
only
here.
had an AI. I don't use it anymore, but I had an AI that would just do my homework for me. It's actually how I graduated. Admitting that on stream.
I grew up in Solace. They took me in when I was a child, and they treated me like one of their own. Until I left. Well, over the years, I started getting the feeling I was lied to, like everyone in Solace knew something I didn't. Whenever I asked about
Technically,
where
it
I
was
came
cheating,
from,
yeah.
I never got a straight answer. You're here now, they'd say. That's what matters. Oh, they definitely were. I swear on Mogren's breath. What could have been so bad that they wouldn't even tell me about it? Was it something I did? Something I didn't do? I left because I felt like everyone there was keeping something from me. Like I didn't belong there. And they all knew it. Right. Okay. Thanks. I had to get out of there. I slipped out in the night, never said a word to anyone. Didn't look up till I got to Paradise. And here I am, back again. Funny how things work out. Anyway. If I must.
Marius, have you ever seen a
I
ghost?
mean, that's just a bunch of haters, not gonna lie. If no one thought you were cool, they're just haters.
Woman.
I've seen council meetings get out of control, but that one was for the books. Almost as bad as when I asked the governor for some unconventional equipment. He nearly had a heart attack. If the steel garrote is what passes for innovative, then Solace is in deep trouble. It's remarkable, really, what people do for traditions that have lost all meaning. The garden is your birthright, and the wardens don't seem to know why they're guarding it in the first place. If anyone has a right to enter the garden, it's you.
Glad someone's an actual Envoy supporter. Holy shit.
That's all right. I prefer the company of misfits and rejects. The council made their choice. If they won't let you into the garden, we just have to find another way. You too.
This place may not have much going for it, but that view across the Acid Sea is really something at night.
I got jumped in middle school. I mean, like, they didn't actually hit me. It was gonna happen. I was gonna get jumped, but my mom pulled up, like, perfect time. And they were not gonna, like, try and jump me with my mom there. So. Yeah, but it was because I was, like, you know, brighter skin color than them. It's kind of fucked up.
Never. The Pargrunen of Solace are notoriously suspicious of outsiders. Though, from the looks of this place, Solace's real concern has got to be keeping its people in, not keeping the rest of us out. I can tell he's struggling against the current, which is a shame because he's looking out for his people rather than an old building. Tradition and history have their place, but I just can't see putting it ahead of the welfare of the living. But you're the envoy. I'm wondering what you think about it.
The fights I've had in school, I've either won or it was a draw. Besides that, like one time where I was gonna get jumped, that didn't happen. I have a little fight compilation. I didn't fight a lot of people, but my record was not negative, that's for sure.
True, but I don't think it's a bad one for the Pargrunen. Rawatai's grown over the centuries through dozens of expansions, conquests, and alliances. Many were bloody and hard-won, but I still can't find myself wishing for the alternative. We wouldn't have lasted if we stayed a small Almawa tribe struggling against a barren, stormy spit of land. Some would, some wouldn't. You of all people would know there's no simple answer to that. The question is, do you really think Kostya and his people are better off sticking around here than taking their chances with Adir? Or striking out into the living lands? I only hope they get that chance. Night, envoy.
Same here. I try to be a casual dude. I don't really like getting into
How
physical
knowledgeable
conflicts.
are you about
I will if I have to.
I know enough.
You know, for the sake of protecting people that I care about, but
Why do you ask?
besides that,
Well, I was thinking
Yeah.
about it. The weather
You
around
understand,
here is
Lord Jacob.
ridiculous, and the envoy's already been in one shipwreck. If we end up in a boat, I'd just rather someone knew what they were doing.
If there's one thing I'm good at, it's boats. If there's another, it's pretending I know what I'm doing.
Oh, my hero.
Tell me, where did you learn to hunt?
Early on, I learned from a warden named Alinka. After that, I learned a lot from just going out and surviving on my own.
I'll bet you're a natural. You make it look effortless.
grind up enough money,
If you know what
you
you're
can
doing,
come
it's not really that hard.
Some
pretty
hunt
sure
with their
there's
eyes
a
and
bunch of
ears,
boxing
but
places
you are
in Michigan
hunting
where I
with your
live.
soul.
Not sure I get what you mean.
I believe you were a true hunter in a past life. An apex predator, like a Stelgar. You may not know it, but those instincts are still yours. Lying dormant, like a cat in the tall grass.
Right, that's me. Marius, king of the grasslands.
With a little animancy, we could awaken your former self. Wouldn't that be interesting?
Oh no, absolutely not.
Oh well. Let me know when you change your mind.
I have family in New York. So maybe we might see each other in the future, who knows? Same here, man. Same here. But eventually, you know, you keep grinding, you'll make it. Hard work pays off. How in the flying fuck? Oh, bridge. It's a bridge right there. That is a bridge. Going to the bridge. I'm gonna jump off the bridge. Oh, my PC almost crashed. سلام عليكم حبيب. Same here, man. Same here. I want to do all types of stuff. Not gonna lie, make music, have my own content channel. My cousin Michael, he would like. I think you guys would get along personally. He's a food critic guy himself. He wants to be a chef. But he wants to make, like, chef content on YouTube. I was like, hey, man, I think as long as you put your heart on it, anything's possible.
Oh, good. Everyone's panicking.
We need to leave before all of the dust is...
And then what? Start over with nothing? Please, beggars.
I don't like the way that lock. That's why
He's not the one I'm worried about. Someone's going to have to tell the outposts.
Sure, keep us going. I knew it. The moment I saw that...
Hey, I mean, if you're doing it for the money and it makes you happy anyway, you know, why not? I think it's very important in your career. It's happiness over how much money you make.
do not panic.
Because you could be making like millions of dollars, but if you're not happy, you're not going to enjoy the money you have, you know? I'd rather be poor and happy than rich and depressed, you know what I'm saying? I'll take the poor and happy over
Praise
rich
Abaddon.
and depressed
You are
any day of the
alive.
week.
What's happening? Why's everyone running around like blessed fools?
The volcano erupted. Any minute now, we're going to be flooded. We're evacuating. Kostya's gone to open the lava sluice gates, but they've been disused for so long. When Forja erupted, I thought... Oh, my boy. I'm so glad you're alive.
Envoy, well, I'm glad you survived your trip up the mountain.
We're minutes away from being overrun by lava flows. I have to get my people out. You must leave now.
I told you everything I know. The only way to the garden fell centuries ago.
Then find someone who can help us. We know the path is beneath the keep, and so do the Steel Garrote. They would have stormed the walls by now. The Dream Scourge got them first.
They're all dead, by the way. You're welcome.
The Steel Garrote were marching on the keep? How? Why would they think the garden was beneath Solace?
How could they have gotten anywhere close to such valuable artifacts? Kostya's scouts would have seen them and they didn't report. You weren't lying then. He was. Good God.
Could Kostya have told the Steel Garrote about another entrance to the garden?
No. If
You know, I
such
could
a
see you
thing
being like,
existed,
what's
I
that
can't
one
believe
movie
it.
with Kevin
He
James where he's
wouldn't.
a zookeeper?
He took an oath to Nandru.
I could definitely
The
see you
garden was
taking
our
that as one of your
sacred
life
duty.
paths, man.
And he
Definitely.
betrayed us. I can't believe I didn't see this coming. I was a
So does my
fool.
dad. My dad wants a pet
I
tiger. Give
failed
him
my
Rex.
duties. Kostya. I knew he was making overtures, but I didn't think he'd go that far. The ambassador has not responded to Kostya's overtures, has he? I made sure of that when I threw the ambassador's replies in the forge fire. I understand how Kostya could be tempted by false notions of freedom and prosperity, but an oath cannot change. A duty should not change. I can't believe Kostya handed the Steel
I
Garrote
think
a
just
secret we
Zookeeper.
protected
I'm not
for
100%
hundreds
sure.
of years. We took
But I love that movie.
Who knows what he'll do with the sluice gates?
That movie's amazing.
He cares so little for the keep that I worry he's going to have us drowning in lava.
Sounds like your problem. I missed the part where that's my problem.
Oh, no, I cannot ask you to do that. I love all my wardens, Envoy. Even the traitors. But I will show you where Kostya has gone. If he wants to tell someone where the garden is, let him tell you. If you find that he's doing anything other than opening the gates that would protect our home from the lava, I would ask that you stop him.
Mihala.
I meant what I said. I do not wish to see you
No, I
dead.
do not.
But if he would risk the keep, then he risks our lives. I cannot suffer those who would harm us to live. Now I must return to the evacuation, and you must go on your way. Let's hope we don't need your wishes. If your arrival is indeed a message from Nandru, I hope he remembers his people well. I hope he is proud of us. And Marius, make it back to us in one piece.
I assume that's an order, Commandant?
Head through the door in the smithy. You'll find Kostya in the lava tubes beneath.
I
the
think
keep.
that's his mom.
Go now, and go with the gods.
You know, I think that's your mom, dog. I think that's why she cares about you so much, man. That's why you get special treatment. That's your mom.
Patron god of smiths and forges.
Let me sell you my things. Please, for the love of God, take my stuff. I am going to rob you blind, my friend. Perfect. I have 100,000 doll hairs. Only if I had that much money. That's kind of crazy. I think I seen like a video on that where they were talking about how like the money is different here in Japan. Take my whole PC setup to Japan, I'd be rich for my life. There we go. Now I have inventory space, baby. I don't think he has lockpicks, but I'm gonna check. Oi, Mang. Ooh, a sword. Ooh, Mang. I know the world's falling down, but do you have lockpicks? Give me 1 second, stream. I will have to return in just a second. My father has returned. Hopefully everything doesn't fall apart before I get back. I have returned. Sorry for my vanishment. My controller is turning on.
They went through this door.
I like stuff. Give me everything. Ooh, living iron.
It's odd, but there's a beauty to this place. Maybe because it's a place in Galloway's tusks I've never been.
Much as I want to study the life forms around us, we shouldn't tarry.
Goodbye, Beetle. Blagoinkus. Ow! Bonk.
That's it. Kostya isn't going to wait around for us. Keep moving. Kostya left him behind to die. Blessed Korba.
What a nerd.
Yeah.
Where am I supposed to find this shiny thing? Yeah, see, it's taking me away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't kill me. Okay.
Yeah.
Aha. I still hear this. Because that's not it. How do I get over there? I love breaking and entering. Please die. Please die. Please die. Please die. Nerd. Chin. Bone invader. Toilet? What kind of toilet? Oh, great. The shadows are back. Bomb.
You're too late.
Beautiful.
Did you see
You know,
Marius?
I don't say this often, but I'm proud of myself.
Voices silenced.
We need to keep moving if we're gonna catch him.
They wound us, and we wound in return.
Jesus Christ.
That was fun.
Feels like it wasn't hard, it was just annoying. Ow. Damn.
Come on! Come on!
Here we go.
Speed!
Act 10! Earth and Wrath!
Kostya doesn't care who dies. That Korba must be stopped.
Act 10!
You gotta freeze, yeah.
Earth and Wrath! Right. Earth and Wrath! Work. Quick. Act 10! Act 10! Earth and Wrath! Act 10! Rules stand!
This is the easiest boss.
That was a close one.
That was insane.
If Kostya knew about this, he'd be selling tickets. Fui
Oh. Okay, guys.
No, you can't speak.
A spark. Daylight. Essence we have not felt in centuries.
Kostya's already proven himself an enemy of Solace. Whatever you choose to do with him after we stop him is fine. The sluice gates are just ahead. Kostya's probably already there. Let's move. Lava's rising.
Good, you're here. Help me destroy this winch. We can't risk someone turning it and opening the gates. If the keep falls so that we might live, so be it. I figured you might have. Bloodthirsty. You people just can't help yourselves. Me, specifically? No. I only provided them access to material from the living archives. The books and records that the novice brought to them were what revealed the secret. I assume you didn't let the Steel Garrote or the Inquisitor survive their search. And so you brought it back here? Among the Wardens? It doesn't matter how it works. It was not present in the tusks until your people arrived. Oh, perhaps this is right. Another reason to destroy this place and go. This is how it should be. So long as the keep stands, my people are trapped here, doomed by an oath to a dead man. Our people were nomads for ages until we built the keep. When it falls, we'll be free to explore the world again. I will not watch my people rot here for the sake of a pointless oath.
Well, he has a point. But it's not worth letting Solace fall to prove it.
You, of all people, are speaking in favor of the suffocating grasp of tradition.
I'm talking about not destroying our ancestral home just because you don't like Nandru. You're just as blinded by those traditions as Mihala. Have the courage to leave if you want, but don't force everyone else to.
A life for rubble, blood for the prison of old ways. We twine.
Stand down, Kostya. This just isn't your day.
So be it. And you are so close. The entrance to the garden is just beyond this door. I always knew it would come to this.
Let's finish this.
The damage.
It's done. Solace is safe. Thank the gods.
I need to go find things.
We deserve a parade, but I'll settle for a drink on the house.
Welcome back, Lord Jacob.
Closer. We have waited so long.
I should probably speak to her first, but you know what? We're gonna do it.
I feel crazy saying this, but Kostya was right. We should have let Solace keep fall.
Crazy is one word for it. You really think you can just burn down someone's ancestral home?
Dearie, the keep isn't a home. It's a prison. And now the Pargrunen will never escape.
Solace is my home. I still don't get why any of you feel like you have a say in this.
But you left.
Because I chose to. Kostya doesn't get to make that decision for everybody.
If Kostya doesn't, Mihala will.
Exactly.
The Pargrunen have always had the choice to leave, and we've seen very few take it, dear.
Amalia and her people took up arms and turned to banditry, and they still weren't allowed to leave. If anything, I imagine Mihala and her traditionalists will only make it harder to leave now. You know your own mind. There's something to be said for that.
True. And you've a date with the gods soon. We can only hope that you'll make better decisions.
And that's not all. Not to spoil the moment with good news, but I doubt the rest of the island has been quiet while we've been looking for the garden. Things have only gotten more tense since Fjord, and the Steel Garrote probably hasn't been doing us any favors on that front.
Especially when they're led by a woman who doesn't seem interested in staying dead. Not to mention, after we take care of the Envoy's little god problem, we'll still have an empire bearing down on us.
At least on the battlefield, you can count on getting stabbed in the front.
Can't say I'm too excited about just walking into the garden. I grew up learning I needed to protect that place, but it never felt like more than a children's tale to me.
I hear ya. This island is weird enough when all we have to worry about are vengeful plans and soul-altering corruption.
Am I the only one who's looking forward to the garden? We're pioneers, stepping into the great unknown. A land of mystery.
We have to remember to love them in spite of their lack of proper enthusiasm, dearie.
Can you imagine? An untouched spiritual wilderness just waiting for us. I have a theory about the garden. Or a warning, depending on how you want to look at it. Sapadal has been imprisoned a long time. The garden will be a reflection of their dreams. Their nightmares. Their madness.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw visions or hallucinations, and not even the fun kind.
Sanity won't get us through the garden. Madness opens the mind to discovery. So madness is what we need right now. Before we go any further, I have to ask you something. You told the Inquisitor that you intend to free Sapadal. Set them loose upon the world. Is that still the plan? For once, I'm all out of ideas. Anyone else?
I'm a soldier. I prefer leaving these decisions to people like you, but if you're asking for input, I don't entirely disagree with Ludwig on this. She may be a monster, but she's not the only one the Living Lands has seen. Sapadal could render this whole island as barren as the tusks in a fit of anger.
Sapadal caused the Dream Scourge. All of this pain. I don't think I can forgive that.
Think of what we could learn from Sapadal. Perhaps there's a way we can keep everyone alive.
Sapadal is responsible for the spiritual health of the Living Lands, and the island has suffered for it. No matter what the Inquisitor said, I don't believe there's a right or wrong choice to make here. Just the one you believe in.
It's easier that way. For a while.
Remember, we're stepping into a realm that is both physical and spiritual in nature. If you can call it nature. There's no telling how long we'll be gone. For all we know, time could run backwards in the garden.
Not a chance. We're a crew now, so you're stuck with me until the end.
Kai, my brother.
Marius.
I told you I'd be with you till the end. I don't go back on my promises. What about you, Giada?
You're not going into the garden without me. I have to see this with my own eyes. Yatsley, if you feel like running back to Quilici, now would be the time. No one would think less of you.
And tell Quilici that I missed out on the most exciting part.
And you don't have to. We pull together, and that's plenty.
I plan on wandering the garden whether I'm traveling with you or not. I have to find out what the big deal is.
Agreed. I'm not waiting in camp while the rest of you have all the fun. Hope to see you out there, Marius.
Well, let's go then. We can't keep your god waiting. If you were in the Navy, does that mean you sang on ships?
Always. Helps pass the time, gives your work a rhythm. Why?
I heard you singing under your breath in the last fight. Then you were stabbing on beat.
I didn't even realize. How'd you notice?
It's the curse and blessing of having very large ears, dude.
Well, guess the Navy left me with something useful after all.
I am going to
No, I
need you
haven't
to
really
teach
been
me that
talking.
song, though.
I'm not gonna lie.
I wonder if
I've
it'll
been kind of
improve my
like,
spellcasting.
I'm multitasking right now
As if you
while
need my
while
help
playing
with
the
that.
game, so it's kind of
Flying
hard.
will get you everywhere, dude.
Yeah, just have some patience with me. Boink. So it's either I upgrade my armor. I can do both. No, I need one more. Aw, man. There we go. Upgrades, people. Upgrades.
I know I'm beautiful, darling, but usually my admirers hide their stares a little better.
Oh, I wasn't, I mean, you do look lovely, but, all this time on the road, and you look as fresh as spring berries. I just wondered how you do it.
Oh, why thank you. It took a while to find a product that worked so well.
Any tips for skates? No matter how much I scrub, I never feel like I'm getting the dust out.
Darling, sweetheart, I would love to build a regimen for you. Next time we stop at Paradise.
So, this is it. The spiritual epicenter of the living lands. Where it all began, and where it all ends. For so long I have looked out on a horizon full of possibilities. Now that it's here, I'm too scared to breathe. Why am I so anxious? You may be right. When I gave up, I stopped worrying so much. And now that we're here, it's obvious I don't know what I want anymore. Do you remember when Manto Pastor sent you after the heart of an Adragan? It feels like only yesterday you were running errands for me. We've come a long way. We are standing in the beating heart of the living lands. Just imagine what we can do with it. I almost turned my back on animancy. And if I'm being honest, it was a relief. But now that we're here, who am I to reject my upbringing, my potential? My parents were going to build a better world for animancers. That dream was their legacy to me. You and I have come farther than they did, to an impossible place where anything can happen. Anything. Of course you are. I don't know what's going to happen, but you've had my back since the beginning. I won't forget it. Who could rest at a time like this?
So it is literally, yeah, only Giada.
Did the godless believe? I must admit, I had my doubts about Solace. It was like a dungeon, except the wardens were the prisoners. You could have helped Kostya destroy the keep, but you left it standing. Why? Thank you for that. Even if Solace isn't going anywhere, I think your arrival was a sign of changes to come. Wherever you go, you break people out of their habits. You banish the old ways. Or perhaps you don't give yourself enough. Wherever that power comes from, whether it's your heritage or political status, it's a terrible burden. I don't envy you, but at least you keep things interesting. If I must.
Can I finally proceed with the game? Oh my god. I'm a little closer.
That illusory blizzard to enter the dome.
Kai's abilities just work really well. Seems my armor's a little weaker now.
Wonder if Yahtzee brought her ladder.
Talk about convenient.
What? That's convenient.
Literally. We said the same thing.
Nice of someone to mark that spot for us.
That's it. The heart of the garden. Sabadell's cage.
Oh man.
This one's mine.
Ow. You're a healer? Why is this bear like 10 feet up?
One for you!
Oh, Jesus. Bye, bear. Goodbye, bear. I'll take your claw. I don't really need it, but I'll take your claw. Point.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Don't see a better way down. You first. I'll be ready.
Yippee!
Don't look down.
Beautiful. Simply delightful. Transformer?
I see the disciple has found his way into the cell.
No. We know this voice, this presence, sneering at us through our prison bars.
I culled your rot from this land before. I will do it again. And you carve lands into petty fiefdoms, but we are the gods of all Aora. You question our purpose? Search inside yourself.
Out. Out. Her voice pierces our skin.
Look at this place. A quagmire of your parasite's worst instincts. Can you even begin to grasp the forces that you tamper with? I call it for what it is. Do you think you're special, with your god's thorn in your side? Do you believe you can hold dominion over chaos itself? When even the collective fury of the real gods could only confine the sniveling creature to this wasteland. You suspected. Then you must have understood why.
It is true. She twists the knife. The seas run red with memory.
In time, the gods felt the wretched powers seeping through this land. Its madness would consume us all if it was not contained. Chaos threatens us all. We will ensure order prevails. A pity that its followers could not be reasoned with. Of course I did. The poor godless, worshipping the very thing that subsumed them. We could not excise the rot and spare the roots that nourished it. You dare claim the domain of the gods is trivial? True leaders make choices when others would turn away.
Why does our prison not protect us? Help us! Silence her!
Listen to its tantrum. It knows neither order nor sense. Adir is the only thing holding back the tide of entropy. I refuse to even dignify that with a response. But there is still time. You can succeed where Ludwig failed. Face your false god and end its reign of terror permanently. Very well. I cannot force a child to bend to my will. But I will not stand by and watch you undo my work. You should have thought more carefully before you broke your oath to the Empire. Let this be a lesson to you.
Never understood Wota's appeal. Still don't.
That's it. From now on, I pray to no god.
Easy combos, baby. Goodbye, barbarian. You guys are really tanky until I do my ult on them.
Your reputation is well deserved.
Yeah.
No, 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 game. When the dodge gets you killed. Literally, the dodge feature of the game killed me. That's so heartbreaking. Subscribe, I guess.
I liked him better when they were dead.
Owie. Owie. Goodbye, Magniful. Oh, he's still alive. All done.
What is that? I know that place, right? Oh no. No, no, no. Why is this? Gods. I can't. What's happening here?
This is the moment I found you, bundled and crying, while our parents died.
Viate. You're not here. You can't be here.
I am dead, Viate, from the Dream Scourge. We are in the garden. As strange as this seems, it is normal here. Please, Viate. This is where you need to be right now.
I remember this. Dukte Dragu, if you think... No, I don't want this. Right. Okay, I can do this. Let's get into it.
You know where we are. This is my memory. When everyone died, and I found you back in your tent. How much of this do you remember? I can't tell from your eyes.
Oh, not much. I only remember fear, and sadness, and you as a kid picking me up and taking me to solace.
More than you think. Sapadal wants to understand. They know your envoy very well, but not the people next to them.
I can't do this, Iancu. I forgot this for a reason.
And that's why you're here, Nimdut. You can't face a god with piles of Saka in your soul. Even when we were children, you kept me alive, first by needing my protection, and then by being who you turned out to be. When you left Solace, it was like I lost more than my best friend. I lost my need to live.
You kept everything a secret from me. All that time. A best friend doesn't do that. Well, in this case, you were wrong.
I agree. So sorry, Viate. We should have trusted you to handle this in your way.
So, what do we do now? What? Worse than Iancu's tragic death?
I can't say I loved that part most.
I don't know. I can't. It's too much. Not this and everything else too. It's too blessed much.
I understand that, Viate. I really do. I'm glad to hear it. Marius is worth the effort, I promise you.
Don't listen to him, Envoy. If he knew anything at all, he wouldn't be dead.
Get out of here. Hike up your waistline and go talk to a god. They'll be waiting.
Well, it was good to see you, Viate. Even with all this.
Take care of my little friend, Envoy. He needs you more than he'll say.
This one's mine.
Please switch. He's like, I gotta hold out the weak stuff. Oh my god. Okay, you need to go. That's not what I pressed, but that works. In slow motion. No survivors! Well, technically, you're not a survivor, but... No danger! Wait.
You've got better aim than a sharpshooter, Giada.
My whole gang's here. Word! They let the squad be here in the final area. That's dope.
Stay on your toes.
I feel like I know what's gonna do the most damage to this.
You won't get
Jesus Christ. Die! Thank you, bastard. Please die.
Just a little spark.
Yeah. Give me the stuff. Is there another one I need to zap? Yes.
Little power goes a long way.
Ready, aim.
I can't go get any more lockpicks. So, like, why not?
Here it comes.
Protect the envoy.
Point. I'm just running around to see if I can hear any shinies. Whoa.
No time to waste. We need to find your god.
Yeah.
Charge it up. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Or am I going mad? What is the meaning of this? It can't be real. This is an illusion. A joke. Tell me we're both seeing the same thing. I hate it. Why am I cursed to see this again? Why does the memory follow me wherever I go? They have a sick sense of humor. Whoever is responsible, I'm tired of the bullshit. Step forward and answer for yourself, coward.
Godlike of Sapadal, long have we awaited you.
Finally, you've come home.
This is almost as bad as Ringram's creepy sculptures.
Oh my gods. They're alive? How? Where would I even begin?
Giada Castel, welcome.
Wait, you know me? How do you know me?
For centuries, our whispers filled the silence. Then we heard your mother's call.
My mother? You heard her?
She reached out to us, using the tool you now carry.
But that would have been years ago. The first time she used the phantasmal focus. The only time she used it.
We heard, and Sapadal answered, saying in a great voice, "We are here. You have found us."
But when Sopadal speaks, the living lands trembles. The voice of a god can be a terrible thing. Indeed, Sopadal learned to whisper.
What exactly happened to my parents? Tell me, please. I need to know.
Sapadal wanted to be heard, and in so doing, twisted your family in body and soul, broke them into a more suitable shape.
Sopadal does not know the limits of their strength. Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made? Do you have any idea what my life has been since your little mistake?
After the incident, your parents were like us, and we took pity, so we helped them move on, as they wanted.
In the end, they thought only of you, their pride, and their love.
That's it. That's really it. The answer I've been searching for all these years. Sapadal destroyed my family. I don't hold you responsible. I don't even know if I hold Sapadal responsible. Your god has the intelligence of a scatterbrained goat, but that isn't their fault. It's simply how they came into being. I know they are. My mother and father would not have wanted this. A good Animancer embraces death. And they were the best. Indulge me a
I'll be right
moment.
back, stream.
I've been waiting a long time for this. One final question, spirits. What is this? Why are you trying to ruin my life again? Is this your way of haunting me? What is it you want?
That's 4 questions.
We want to apologize on Sapadal's behalf, and for the part we played in your sorrow.
They want to apologize. I came to the garden for answers, not to offer forgiveness. Easier said than done. Damn it. I can't believe I'm about to say this. Sapadal has been trapped here for millennia. Alone. Confused. Screaming into the void for anyone who will listen. When they heard the voice of a stranger, they overreacted. How can I hold that against you? Apology accepted.
Thank you, Chiara. And thank you, Godlike, for bringing her all this way.
The time has come for you to find your patron, as you were meant to.
Stand ready for my arrival, worm.
Sorry, stream. I had to go consume dinner. I'm gonna have to set up like a be right back thing. I'm not 100% sure how I'll do it, but I'll do it. But forgive me again.
Even a god can learn to regret.
Sapodal wishes to be understood, as all mortals do. Seen, as all mortals are. What you see is the truth, glimpsed through their eyes, and they wish to share it. Our purpose draws to a close. A long rest is assured. May the living lands receive you with open arms. Farewell.
Goodbye. We need to talk about this, but not here.
This feels like one of those times when getting answers doesn't mean getting closure.
Yeah. Is this gonna go through everyone? Oh, I went the wrong way. Whoops. I'm autismo. Autismo Maximo.
Incredible.
Ow.
Another soul for the wheel. That's done? Who's hungry?
Yeah. I wish fresh water made me this fast in real life. Talk about hidden. Hello, Yvonne.
Hello.
I'm currently streaming.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, just in case, you know, we start talking about something personal.
What game are you on?
I've just been playing Avowed since no one's been on. I'm playing this
Playing what?
for a few hours. It's like, it's kind of like Skyrim. It's not as good as Skyrim.
Well, what game you want to play?
Once I'm able to get to a point I can leave, I can find some for us to play.
I found some good stuff today. I found the 1952 quarter and the 1957 dime. Metal detector. I'm very happy.
I love getting double like this. I praise every double, no matter the size. But you don't know when the next W, you know, you're gonna get.
Maybe tomorrow, because Jake really wants to go metal detector.
I might be doing something tomorrow, so it all depends on if I actually go and do that, because it involves Jacob anyway.
You said that you wanted to go tomorrow, so I was like, yeah, I guess. Because I mean, I work like 8 to 5.
I don't know when he told you that though. When did he tell you that?
I don't know, a couple hours ago.
You might have forgot or something, I don't know. But I can't talk about that on stream, so.
Oh, I'm cold. My room is
It's
dead.
that, or he's probably gonna tell me that like I can't do it. His video's gonna suck, but that's fine.
Oh yeah, I was about to ask, and then
I can't explain it on. I'm on the streaming, Yvonne.
This guy.
It's okay, Yvonne. Are you on your phone or are you on your PC?
I'm on my phone right now.
Okay, because I was gonna say if you do get on your PS5, we could play like Fortnite or something.
Okay.
Because I haven't played Fortnite in a minute, and I want to check it out. Ow! Jesus Christ! Let me get up! Combo string my ass. Okay. Ow. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. There we go.
Almost lost my head back.
Kai's gonna die. Well, sucks to suck, man. Just do better.
I'll fix this.
There's always a weird sort of quiet on the eve of battle. I'm feeling that now. Seems like a good time to gather our thoughts and share a drink before whatever's coming.
Right. This seems like a perfect place to stop and relax.
Though it's hard enough to tell what's real here without a belly full of drink.
Sounds like you're nervous, dearie.
I'm feeling all kinds of ways. Anxious, excited, scared, hungry.
I feel it as well. It is only mortal to feel overwhelmed in the presence of the immortal. I think so. The garden is so much more than I expected. Full of contradictions. Wild, yet serene. Truthfully, I didn't come all this way searching for my own answers. But I found them. Or perhaps they found me. And now, it's like there's a new path laid out before me. A life after the dream scourge. We're close to something. A threshold between calm and crisis. Conflict and peace. Life and death. So am I. None of us could have gotten this far on our own.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. Now that we're here, I'm eager to see this through. Nothing worse than holding your breath and waiting. I can't say that I'm prepared, but I'm ready.
I had a feeling you might ask me that. I'm not sure I've really worked through what I've seen here, but I am grateful for the chance to see Yonko again. I feel like we're almost done with all of this, but we are in the weirdest place in the world, so who knows? I'm completely baffled, but when haven't I been lately? Being afraid doesn't even feel scary anymore.
Well, I won't lie to you, Envoy. A lot's happened. But here we are. I just need a moment to take it all in. Thank you, dearie. I'll be ready by the time the fun starts. And I wouldn't worry. Our little group here is perfectly frightening, and I'm sure our enemies would agree. We'll be fine. I can't speak for anyone else, though.
You've listened to all of us. How about you? You've been through a lot since you arrived. You've been shipwrecked and assassinated, harangued by gods, bureaucrats, and a death guard. You've had your soul poked, your loyalties questioned, and your sleep regularly interrupted by a god with no respect for privacy. And yet you've kept yourself and all of us together. How are you really doing?
You're very resilient. Under different circumstances, I would credit your nature as a godlike. But we all know better. You're strong enough to survive anything. Sapadal picked a good soul when they made you.
That actually made sense to me. As if I've learned something about souls and whatnot.
I'll take that as a compliment.
How about you, Envoy? What keeps you so stoic in the face of everything? No, you tease.
When we first met, I didn't think you'd last long. But then I saw how you handled that dream thrall there. Shook off your own death like a bad cold. And then you confronted your own killer and let him go. Takes a special kind of strength to stay your hand in a moment like that.
I didn't know much about you at that point. You were traveling with Kai and you died, which I thought made a lot of sense.
I remember your calm, How you listened to my shouting match with the governor and actually heard me. And when they burned my home, you gave me another one. A sanctuary where I could be myself. I'll never forget that.
You were my hero right away. You rescued me from those sporlings. You got my priceless vase. What more could a girl ask for?
And now look at you. Look at us. How far we've come in a short time. Quite a lot, as it turns out. But the journey is worth it.
Not to raise the sails before the anchor, but we left trouble in our wake. Fjord, Thirdborn, Solace. If we make it out of here, it won't be to a living lands suddenly at peace.
Just this once. Could we forget about the rest of the living lands? Some of us could use a break.
If we can't take a moment to ourselves on a floating island outside reality, then I don't know where we can.
I have 11 quarters,
We can all
5
use some
dimes,
beauty
and 1
rest.
nickel.
We'll want to look our best on the
I
battlefield,
have dug
won't we?
over the
A
last.
candy bar at 7
Before we turn in for the night, I'd
Dude,
like a word
in
in
the
private.
40s, this would get
Nothing
you like
serious,
breakfast, lunch,
just
and dinner.
planning out the rest of my life.
Yeah, back then.
Sleep well, my friends.
Yeah. But not all my quarters and dimes are from the 40s.
When you find Sapadal, I hope you tell him how much I love what they've done with this
I
place.
only have 1 quarter from the 30s.
I'm a man of hidden
1939.
things. What's not to love about floating islands?
And it probably wasn't even
spectral
lost in the
tree?
30s, because this bitch is
Besides, as divine prisons go, I can imagine much worse. True enough. It makes me wonder if confinement was the real goal, or simply the only option at the time. One thing's for sure, imprisonment has only riled Sapadal up. Judging from their outbursts at Mount Forja and Nakukubel, they haven't exactly taken this time to reflect and relax. Uh-huh. I've heard that one before. Usually before a lot of tears, a lot of drinks, and a lot of, I should have known better. Still, you taught me that a person can grow beyond their flaws. Why wouldn't the same be true of a god? I hope you're right, because we are all in trouble if you're wrong. You know, if Sapadal were only a smuggler, assassin, or bandit, I'd be right there with you. But knowing they could end us all with a temper tantrum puts things in perspective. I guess we've all got our limits. I don't envy you having to deal with the loose cannon of a god. But I envy even less the mess you're going to have if, I mean, when, we escape this place. Lucky thing your emperor sent his best representative as his envoy, right? You'll have your work cut out for you. A lot of people aren't going to make that distinction. Especially when your Ambassador Heelguard hosted Ludwine in Paradise for as long as her assistance was convenient. The Steel Garrote leveled Fjord. Even if Animancers aren't the most popular bunch, everyone gets nervous when fields burn. And yeah, I know that's on the Steel Garrote, but it's not lost on anyone that your people despise Animancy. Not when Heelguard banned the practice in Paradise. Oh, I wish I were finished. Ringram may have unleashed some powerful magic against the Dream Scourge, but she left a lot of corpses in her wake. That doesn't look good for your people. Not when Ludwine was also in the region, and your people had a garrison at Eagle's Reach. And then there's Solace. You might have saved the keep, but no one's going to talk about the disaster that didn't happen. They're going to talk about why Mount Forja erupted after all this time. I don't think anyone else is going to understand the indirectly. Fairly or not, a lot of blame's going to be laid at Adir's door. And if I had to guess, I don't think Hilgard's been helping matters while you've been out here. If and when we get out of here, we're walking into a powder keg. And you'll have to choose a side. That's the part I don't envy. Yeah, those were your orders. And if you make it back, you'll be the godlike Adiran who survived an assassination, treated with local leaders, faced a god, and stopped the Dream Scourge. That's a powerful symbol indeed. I admire your principles, but don't underestimate what they could demand of you. Look, I've been there. I fought for Rauatai's interest in the Deadfire for longer than I like to admit. And lost my stomach for it eventually. That's how I wound up here. But I will tell you now, I never could have fought my own brothers and sisters. I hope that's not what it comes down to. But I'll understand if that's a line you can't cross. I don't mean to burden you. It's late, and you've still got a god to face. Just know that whatever you choose, I'll fight alongside you. I'm with you to the end of this. Anytime. Good night, Envoy.
I came here to help you do whatever you're supposed to do with your god friend. Instead, I'm here talking to dead people. Strange. I bet you'd call a speckled mawfly a little bitey. I will say, it's not really what I expected when I started tracking you and Kai back in Paradise. No, I was thinking more in terms of hunting for wild game and peeing on Kai to put the fires out. It's been a bit of a ride, Envoy. I feel like it's coming to an end. One way or another. I think maybe this is all for the best. No matter what happens. Maybe all of this will be worth it. We have a lot to do, Envoy. Maybe we should get to it.
All this time, I thought my parents died in a freak accident. An experiment gone awry. A mistake. And in a way, they did. But it wasn't their mistake. It was Sapadal's. That's what I keep asking myself. This whole experience has me considering my family's work in a different light. Look at what my mother accomplished. Armed with her research and her wits, she found a god. When you speak to a god, it's nothing. Barely a reflex. But for the rest of us, it's unimaginable.
Yeah, I can hear you, Evan.
No Animancer can live up to that. Certainly not me. I thought their legacy was a curse, and I could only break it by completing their work. I was wrong. I suppose I have
just
been
give me
all
a second,
this time.
Ivan. Like I said, I'm still stuck.
I just never realized it. One thing is certain. When it comes to animancy, I need to unlearn some of my old assumptions. I wanted to tame the spirit of the living lands. Now, there's so much about it I don't understand. And it's creepy, but wonderful. They probably won't even notice me. But stranger things have happened. I believe the power flowing out of the garden drove this island mad. That has to end. Through animancy, we could help the living lands recover. It would take a lifetime, maybe more, but that's a small price to pay. Then again, who am I to interfere with an ecosystem that I barely understand? On the other hand, half the fun of animancy is stirring the pot and getting into trouble. I think I know what I want, but there are too many variables to consider. What do you think? Of course you trust me. I'm brilliant. But we've been together long enough that I value your opinion. You're right. I know you're right. But it's easier said than done. I am the daughter of proud animancers. Who am I to deprive the community of my wisdom and experience? As he keeps telling me. Without animancy, without my ambition, I don't even know who I am. But maybe that's a good thing. Either way, I can't wait to find out. The Living Lands is nothing if not a place of self-discovery. Hey, you helped me through a very difficult time. I just wanted to say thank you.
Starting over is never easy, but you'll find your way. I'm happy for you. Hey, Giada.
Shit.
How are you holding up after seeing those?
That is healthy, even.
Some plant people.
Well, I've seen things not intended for mortal eyes, and uncovered the dark truth of my family's downfall. But here I am.
There you go.